Oh my God, listen to this, just listen. His gaze held hers, a tempest of Sicilian passion swirling in the depths of his espresso, dark eyes, promising a love as rich and intoxicating as the finest cannoli cream.
Cannoli cream. Seriously, that's the best we've got. Sounds like my grandpa after a triple espresso and a sugar rush.
You have no soul. That's from Jennifer Probst's To Sicily with Love, and it's basically a one-way ticket to Swoon Town. Population me.
Population you and every other person who thinks a DNA test is a valid substitute for therapy.
Oh, be cynical, it's charming. But this book is a journey. We're talking about Aurora York, a life coach, yes, I know, eye roll, whose perfectly curated online life implodes faster than a cheap souffle.
So, your average Tuesday then?
No, her mother dies, she has a public meltdown, and she finds out via 23andMe kit that she's got a whole secret Italian family in Sicily. It's Eat, Pray, Love meets Who Do You Think You Are with extra limoncello.
So, eat, pray, puke, and find out you're related to a bunch of people who probably pinch your cheeks and ask why you're not married?
Essentially, but it's beautiful. She goes to Sicily, meets her bopper that's grandfather for the uncultured among us, and this whole sprawling, loud, loving family she never knew existed.
Sounds like my family reunions, except with better food and less passive-aggressive comments about my career choices.
And then there's Quint. Oh, Quint. He's the reason you need a fan and a cold glass of water while reading this book. He's all rugged Sicilian charm and well, let's just say he knows his way around a vineyard and a heart.
So he's a gardener with benefits.
He's so much more. He's the embodiment of every romantic fantasy you've ever had, wrapped in a perfectly tailored Italian suit, probably. I'm assuming the suit.
I'm picturing overalls and a straw hat. But go on, tell me about the plot, the riveting drama of learning to make pasta from scratch.
Okay, first of all, the pasta making scenes are sensual. Secondly, it's about Aurora's journey through grief. She's lost her parents, she's lost her way, and she's finding herself again in this completely new environment.
So she trades in her green smoothies for gelato and her life coach jargon for yelling in Italian.
It's more nuanced than that. She learns to embrace vulnerability, to let go of control, to eat without feeling guilty, which is a major plot point, apparently. Some readers had feelings about her initial relationship with food.
Ah, the classic. I'm so full I might explode, but please pass the tiramisu dilemma. I relate.
It's deeper than that. It's about rediscovering joy, finding connection. And okay, yes, there's a lot of eating. Probst describes the food in such detail you'll gain 5 pounds just reading it.
So, it's a cookbook disguised as a romance novel.
No, but the food is a character in itself. It's part of the culture, the family, the love. And speaking of love, the romance between Aurora and Quint, chef's kiss.
Let me guess he teaches her how to make the perfect marinara sauce, and their hands brush over a bowl of ripe tomatoes, and suddenly they're rolling around in a field of basil.
You're not entirely wrong. There's definitely some heated moments. But it's also about trust and healing, and just read the book.
I'm still stuck on the cannoli cream line. Does he at any point actually feed her cannoli cream? Because that's either incredibly romantic or incredibly messy.
There are dessert-related encounters, let's just leave it at that. But the best part, honestly, is the family. This big, boisterous, loving family that just envelopes Aurora. It's heartwarming even for a cynic.
I'm not that cynical. I just prefer my romance novels with a little less emotional baggage and a little more, I don't know, explosions.
There's an explosion of flavour, an explosion of feelings, and maybe a metaphorical explosion when Aurora finally dumps her awful boyfriend Jason.
Oh, there's an awful boyfriend. Tell me more. Is he a cryptocurrency person, a tech mogul with a god complex?
He's worse. He's a male life coach, and he's obsessed with appearances and completely unsupportive. He's basically the human equivalent of a kale smoothie, looks healthy, but tastes like disappointment.
Ouch. So she trades him in for a Sicilian stallion who probably smells like sunshine and freshly baked bread.
Precisely, it's an upgrade of epic proportions. It's like trading in a rusty bicycle for a Ferrari.
Okay, you've almost convinced me. Almost. But I'm still giving it a solid 3 out of 5 stars, purely based on the cannoli cream imagery.
You're impossible. I'm giving it 5 stars, a box of tissues, and a one-way ticket to Sicily. This book is pure escapism, pure joy, and pure, well, you know. That too. And if you're listening, and you've ever felt lost, or heartbroken, or just in need of a good cry and a virtual trip to Italy, to Sicily with Love, is your book.
And if you're listening, and you're a single, attractive Sicilian who knows how to make a mean cannoli, call us. One of the hosts is clearly in the market.
That's not, okay maybe, but seriously read the book, and then call me. Or just find me in Sicily. I'll be the one stuffing my face with pasta and looking for my Quint.
And I'll be the one hiding in the corner, judging everyone's romantic choices and eating all the leftover cannoli cream, straight from the tube. Don't judge me. That is all for today's show. Remember to tune in next week, right here on Heart Book Radio.